Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Assault Battle video on the GoTanks account, and this one has been a long time coming for this account. You can do it with Bounty Hunters or Imperial Troopers. Bounty Hunters are not super built for it. You need high relics, but Imperial Troopers are definitely very well suited for it. And my Imperial Troopers are Gear 10 or Gear 11 right now. However, I don't have all the Imperial Troopers that I wanted to use at 7 stars, so I can't use Range Trooper, which was going to be the last member of this squad. So, it is basically a 4-man of it, because Bosk is there just to let me qualify, because I cannot do it unless I use a bunch of 7-star characters, and Bosk is there to just not die. Hopefully he's got a lot of protection, and I don't want him to take turns, so if I was going to remod, I would just take all the speed off Bosk I could. Mods on my character, or my Imperial Troopers, I haven't changed them from where I just normally have them, so they don't have stellar mods, but I did give them a little bit of priority. 94 speed on Veers, he is Gear 11. Dark Trooper is Gear 11. Plus 69 speed on him, you know, a little bit of health and protection, nothing crazy. Modded for offense, of course no 6-star mods because it's not Gear 12. Piet, 253 plus 106. Again, not super well modded in terms of primaries. Doesn't have any protection to help him survive. If I get to the next tier, I might need to change that, but he's actually pretty flimsy. So I'm just trying to show how I did not specialize the mods for this really at all. Stark is pretty fast, plus 95, 250 speed. Again, health and protection, nothing special, nothing to write home about. And I got a question on a video that I want to clarify. Why am I using Stark instead of Moff Gideon? Because Moff Gideon is pretty easily farmable as 7 stars, and he is an Imperial Trooper, and he's pretty good. However, he's great in PvP. His kit is not really well suited to this assault battle. He removes turn meter from everyone, including your own team, which is not a good idea against PvE teams with jacked up speed. Demoralized. Not really a huge thing in this, because you want the enemy to never take turns. You want to do a complete turn meter loop, and Stark helps with that in several ways. One, his unique. I don't have the Zeta. Well, actually the Zeta would help. So that part, actually, I'm not even making use of. The Zeta removes turn meter from enemies. So if you do get the Zeta, that does help. I'm going to try to do it without it. But you just need an Omega here. You can do Stagger, which is a great tool, and it really helps you out at times with controlling the enemy turn meter if you're not able to kill people super fast. And then the other big thing, he gives buffs, which helps the turn meter loop. So that's why Stark is there. Dark Trooper is there to give damage. Veers is the lead and the unique that makes it all go. And Piet is there for Emperor's Trap. So let's jump in with some attempts. It's not always going to be super clean. I did get to the end earlier today, and so I know I can do it with this team, even with the current mod setup. But we will probably have to restart a few times. What I need to not happen, I need no one to die, and optimally Dark Trooper wouldn't lose any stacks. When they hit Piet, that's good because he generates counterattacks and gives turn meter to the team. So this is actually a pretty good start. I got all my stacks on Dark Trooper. Okay, not anymore. It's a pain, but I'm going to try to work with it. We just need to get past this first wave, and we can get a complete turn meter loop going on. Let's just try to keep hammering away at killing. Piet's basic is amazing. Once you mark Dark Trooper, you call someone to assist, whoever the inevitable failure character is. That's why you want to give it to Dark Trooper. So whenever Piet basics, he'll call someone to assist and a random Empire ally. Right now, I am trying to just get rid of Baze. I also want to get kills to keep the turn meter train going, so I'll try to pick on Scarif because he's almost dead. Very good. But this first wave is the worst. Like, once you get past it, it's actually not bad at all. And there we go. Baze is gone. So let's just try to pick on those that are weak for kills. I like to save Chirrut for last because he does counter. And we want to just wait till we've built up our Emperor's Trap stacks. Necessary Zeta for this is Piet Zeta, Veers Zeta, and that's really all that's super necessary. I don't have Dark Trooper Zeta, and I don't have Stark Zeta. But Stark Zeta does help considerably. Okay, so it is unfortunate that Sharut is coming up on us. Bosk is also going to ruin our train of Emperor's Trap and Turn Meter. So let's get an assist. So boss taking turns is bad. But again, I didn't remod. I'm just showing that you can do it without insane mods. So let's get some buffs out. Cassian is kind of like a Chirrut situation where he does counter, and he is pretty bulky, so we want to wait until we have a pretty good head of steam or mass assist or something like that. Even though I only have 3 stacks of Dark Trooper, he's still hitting pretty hard. Because once those Emperor's Traps start stacking really high, it's no joke. We can, even with this Scarif Rebel Pathfinders reviving, we can farm our stacks a little bit. Not that we need to so much. At this point, I mean, already at 60, well on our way to just routing everybody. But the one wave you cannot turn meter loop completely is wave 7 that has Han Solo. So you need to survive a hit from Han Solo and then just bounce back. You need to recover. And then get through wave 8. So here, they're all counterattacking except Kanan. So I want to try and take out Kanan as soon as possible and then go for the others. Because he is counter. I hate that counterattack. I wish I had my mass assist, but I have the assist with Piet. Good, he's down. Now I can AoE without fear. Let's hit those staggers with this AoE. And, you know, Dark Trooper's AoE starts getting really good too. Let's go ahead and the others start hitting hard too. I know what you mean with enough stacks. The sky's the limit. Because what they give you is 6% offense and potency per stack. And with 80 stacks, that's 320% extra offense. Let's go ahead and use this, try and get some extra damage going with that guy. I don't need to use the buffs right now. The buffs are kind of, once you start getting later into it, it's a break glass in case of emergency thing. Don't like the dodge, but... And Piet's basic, always super useful. Yeah, and it's kind of helpful to have the speed stagger out a little bit, so you're, you know, you're not getting everyone at full turn meter at the same time. I need to take out Biggs. Make sure I take him out because he gets turn meter from getting crit, and he gets turn meter from getting hit by Empire. And this is all Empire except Bosk. If Bosk does get a turn, if you are using Bosk in your 490, you might not be. Don't taunt because he gets frenzy, and then he's just gonna keep messing up your train. Get out of here, Akbar. I think I'm fine on the turn meter for now. Take him out. I don't really like how high all these enemies are in turn meter. But we're doing fine. And we're coming up on it. Han Solo's going to go first, shoot someone, and we're going to lose our glorious 119 stacks. Emperor's Trap. He shot Bosk, which is, you know, it's probably the best target he could pick. But we want to get our train going back again. This is why we save our buffs like this. Keep things going. Take him out. And we want to make sure, hopefully Boss still doesn't take a turn either, and we don't let any of them get a turn. All the rest of these guys are kind of tanky, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, do your best to punch through. And now it's starting to get easier with more stacks, but again, we are Okay, I think I'm going to lose my loop here. My only hope is to give turn meter. And that worked. And try to punch out Chewbacca. This is my big... yeah, that's not what you like to see. I do want to get it going a little bit going into the last wave, but I'm in not great territory with my Emperor's Trap stacks. However, the last wave is not incredibly difficult, which is good for us. And Bosk did use his turn. Come on, take him out. I don't want to. Okay. So I have 22 sacks. Not amazing. I think primary target has to be CLS. He gains turn meter. I think maybe his leadership is active. But let's hopefully take him out. Come on, take out CLS. Awesome. And I think Rolo's a good next target. And okay, then Ahsoka. Take out R2. And you see we don't really have any barrier at this point. Take him out. And we are about to complete a 3-star of Assault Battle Tier 1. Challenge Tier 1. Effectively 4 Imperial Troopers. Imagine how easy it'd be with 5. So this this is done out of necessity for me on this account, but I hope it does display how good Imperial Troopers are in the Assault Battle and how to do it. Again, Range Trooper makes it super clean, gives tons of extra buffs, extra assists, and makes that turret meter loop even tighter. But now I get to get these rewards every month for free, and it's amazing. After you saw how hard it was on Challenge Tier, or like at the beginning of Challenge Tier 1, I'm not going to try Challenge Tier 2. They are not ready for that. They need more gear. Probably Gear 12 is more than enough. That's plenty. You just need a lot more survivability. But yeah, that is it. So I hope this helps a lot of people in the future get done with their Challenge Tier 1 as soon as they can. All right, thanks everyone. See ya.